guys, I have some super cool news. I was on the Jenny McCarthy Show on SiriusXM Radio, and I'm really excited to share the recording with all of you. I just wanted to make a little brief introduction to give you guys an idea of what you're about to listen to. And if you're interested in learning more about Jenny McCarthy or her radio show, I put some details in the description. So I hope you guys enjoy this recording. Thank you so much for watching and for all your love and support.
Make people feel sad. I'm not an Eeyore. I'm a poo. I'm a big old poo.
The Jenny McCarthy Show on SiriusXM Stars.
Like, literally, this is the most exciting part of my life so far.
It is. I'm so excited. Welcome back to the Jenny McCarthy Show. I'm Jenny McCarthy Wahlberg. You guys, my next guest you want to pay attention to. Abby Normal's her name, and she's got a website called AbbeyNormalsWisdomQuest.com. There you can find so much spiritual wisdom. She offers services, psychic, chakra balancing, energetic cleanses, cord cutting, you name it, she does it. Abby Normal, welcome to my show.
Hi, Jenny.
Hi, it's so exciting to talk to you on air.
I am so excited. I'm so thrilled to be on the show today.
For those of you guys that don't know, besides Michelle, I found Abby while, exploring the internet like I do, and I kind of put it out there of like, how do I meditate? And Abby, you probably don't even know this, but I came across your YouTube page, which, by the way, has amazing videos for anyone that's looking for
Thank you.
Everything from chakra balancing to Reiki to psychic readings. But so what caught my attention initially was that you talked about meditating, how important it is, but also I like that you're like, you only have to do like 5 minutes if that's all you can do, as long as you do at least that, like shut off your brain for 5 minutes. And that you said, I don't like to sit up, I like to lay down. I was like, bravo, this woman is speaking my language. Because sometimes you get so caught up in the way you're supposed to do something that I feel like it sometimes prevents you from doing it. So can we start with meditation and start with that, like why we should do it and technique?
Okay, wow. It's a really good topic. So I'm a huge fan of teaching people that it's okay to tone it down a little bit. A lot of us, like you say, we get really wrapped up in trying to do something in a really technical way, and you do not have to do meditation in a technical way. I mean, you can even start by just going on a really long walk and you're connecting with nature. You're literally venting out all your emotions and all your thoughts until you literally don't have any thoughts or emotions to express anymore. And now you're connecting with the world around you in a meditative way. That alone is meditation. It's ridiculously easy. But if you're wanting to take it up a notch, like make it a little bit more technical but super easy, I find that it's really powerful to just literally, you can sit on your couch and just take it easy, right? But taking it easy can also make you feel sleepy. So meditation can relax you to the point of putting you to sleep. So in order to overcome that, I encourage people to do active meditation. So to active meditate, you just relax, sit on your couch, close your eyes, and then just allow yourself to just process whatever images are coming to mind and speaking out loud about those images. I know it's you'd be amazed at what comes to your mind without allowing yourself to think about anything.
Okay.
So one of the keys here is, how do you clear your mind?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead, Jenny.
No, you're right. You answered my next question, Psychic Abby Normal. Go ahead. You did.
Yeah. So okay. So
I love
so
it.
how do you clear your mind? Like, how do you not think about anything? I know it's really hard to do that, right? But you'd be amazed at how easy it can be if you just literally just it's almost like holding your breath, but you just don't like have a thought for a moment, and you just allow yourself to just relax, clear every responsibility, everything you know about your own existence, every name or version of a self or identity you've ever had in your entire life. None of that really matters right now, because right now what matters is just tapping into something beyond yourself. So when you just slow it down and say, I'm ready to experience something beyond myself, now you just don't have a reason to think anymore because it doesn't really matter. So you just relax and you'd be amazed at what types of random images will come to you. And this is just one technique. I mean, this is going to a psychic level here, actually allowing the third eye to reveal things. And people freak out. I mean, people hear you say third eye and they're like, yeah, third eye's blocked. Or yeah, I have no idea how to do that, you know. But everybody does. Everybody uses their third eye all the time. And you can do it in a ridiculously creative way because the third eye is your imagination. That is the beginning to being incredibly psychic, is working with your imagination, having fun with it, and picking up on things from within yourself.
That's really
so
important.
You're just sitting on your couch, right?
Yeah, I want to billboard that because
go ahead,
that's
Jenny.
one of the things that you taught me was how important your imagination is. Like, and it's true. It's like allow your thoughts to go where they, or the images wherever they go. Don't kind of bat them off and go, well, that's stupid. Why am I flying over, you know, this or that, or why is this coming up? Just go with it, right? Surrender.
Why am I suddenly drinking a Sprite, or why am I suddenly picking my nose in some, you know, beach setting? Like, you will have random stuff coming into your third eye for no explainable reason, but it's all correct. For whatever reason, it's always correct.
What about though, Abby,
And
when you have groceries or what you're going to make for dinner come up, those kind of thoughts that are annoying, what do you do with those?
Yeah. Okay. So again, we're attaching to responsibilities, right? And we all feel like we need to be participating in all the aspects of the human world all the time. So we're actually, we have energetic cords literally connecting us to our to-do list and to the people in our lives and to our dreams and to all of this stuff. We're literally like crazy fishing rods with like millions of attachments to things. So literally, no responsibility actually matters right now because we're choosing to let everything go because we're choosing to have a meditation experience. So you have to allow that to happen. You have to allow yourself to say, the groceries don't matter. My responsibility to literally anything does not matter right now. This 5 minutes is the most essential thing I could be doing. So again, to clear yourself from feeling a connection to that responsibility is just take a nice deep breath and just literally it's a feeling that you get. I mean, Jenny, if you were to say, you know what, I don't have to worry about my groceries right now because I'm going to sit on the couch and I'm going to have this experience. When you feel that inside your heart, inside yourself, inside your being, you can let it all go now because you're giving yourself permission to, and you're connecting with your soul energy,
I love
which
that.
is so beautiful.
It is
powerful,
so beautiful.
which is the rawness of life. Truly is.
It is. And I do want to bring up another thing that I fell in love with your page and you with being able to channel. Like watching you channel is so extraordinary, like, and beautiful and amazing. And I'm always like, oh my God. I mean, we spent hours together and you don't even know it, Abby.
That's so cool.
So talk about channeling and how that came about and how you either hear or see images and who is coming through.
Sure. Oh, yeah, sure. Okay, so, man, I've got like a billion things coming through my mind right now to answer this question. So, okay, let me just like tone it down here. All right, so channeling obviously is connecting with consciousness and then allowing that consciousness to share a special message, and you're interpreting that message in a human way so other human beings can understand it. So let's say that I'm going to, channel Aphrodite. Aphrodite isn't just a fictional character or some mythological character. She has consciousness. Believe it or not, basically everything has consciousness, whether even fictional characters have consciousness. She's not a fictional character. So let's say I want to channel Aphrodite. What I'll do is the same active meditation technique. You just relax. All responsibilities go away because your focus right now is on Aphrodite, right? So now the power of intention and love because it's about love that connects us with everything that is truly meaningful in life, you know?
Right.
So now I close my eyes and I connect with the intention and then connect with love, and I say, Aphrodite, I'd really like to connect with you today. Do you have a special message to share with humanity? So how do I know I'm talking to Aphrodite and not somebody else? Because intention. So human beings, when we're human, we can be really easily manipulated. We're even manipulated by ourselves. So, but believe it or not, in the energy realm, you can't manipulate energy. Energy is exactly what it is. It can't lie. Believe it or not, energy cannot lie, because even a lie is a frequency. So now when I connect with Aphrodite, I can tell it's Aphrodite because Aphrodite is a part of me. She's a part of everything, and I'm a part of everything already in creation. So now when she speaks to me oftentimes energetically. So I'll feel the communication, because guess what? Souls don't have vocal cords, so they don't speak.
Right.
They feel.
So you emotionally feel everything.
We don't usually think about that, right?
How do you know the difference, though,
Yes.
Abby, between someone that's like, because I've heard of other channelers and other people talk about, and gurus talk about, that there could be negative entities or aliens that aren't, you know, benevolent, that come through and trick you and manipulate you. So how do you tell the difference between someone tricking you on that in that realm or real?
I love this. I love this question so much because I get this question a lot. So, okay, there's different types of psychics, right? And the way that I do my psychic work is based on frequency. So I actually interpret the energy that I'm experiencing, and I'm following along with that energy. But I can tell, believe it or not, when I go into a channeled state, I'm picking up on millions of details. So right now I'm just talking to you. I can only speak so fast, right? I can only tell you so much because I'm human, and this is just what I'm working with. In spirit, though, in conscious state, I'm a bajillion parts of myself. I'm every harp string in an infinite universe. And so I'm funneling so much information through my being, and then I'm expressing the parts that I can on a human level to help other people understand. So now manipulative alien beings, manipulative dark entities, they actually are very obvious. I mean, you can tell the frequency of something that isn't right, something that isn't honest, something that is afraid within itself, because manipulation is actually sad. So if I'm connecting to something that is manipulative on the inside, it's a sad thing, and it makes me sad. So I'm not afraid of anything, because what they're expressing, whatever might be an interpretation of fear to me, isn't. It's just them being a sad and broken soul. So I can pick up on that because I also do that type of work. I help negative entities heal on the inside. I actually help alien beings that are emotionless remember what it is to feel love again. And we as human beings have the power to do this, because we are energy workers and we're super expansive and extraordinary beings.
I love the way you just answered that. Let me plug you again. Abby Normal, Abby Normal's wisdomquest.com, where you guys can get a bunch of different services that Abby offers. Since we're talking about aliens, and I've got someone coming in tomorrow that worked in the secret space program, and he's coming out. He's like a whistleblower that's discussing all the. He was a intuitive empath for the secret space program, and interfaced with a bunch of different alien species, and we'll be on tomorrow talking about it. Now, when we hear alien, you know, most of us think the little grays, the tall grays, and that's about it. But you know, there's a ton out there that now, since I've been deep diving into it, from aquatic aliens to, you know, I know Palladian, and I mean, there's so many to name. I can't even begin to start naming them all. How do you feel about, let's just call them aliens, and do they come through and talk to you and interface, and what are they trying to say, and should people be scared of them?
Okay. So my experience with alien beings have been very positive, and we're talking about psychic experiences. So I have no human memory of having physical interaction with alien beings. I only have psychic interactions with alien beings. It's so I want to tell you this. This is really interesting because when you have a psychic interaction with an alien being, there's different dimensional levels that they exist in. So which version of their consciousness are you connecting with? Should you be afraid of alien beings? I am not somebody that encourages human beings to ever be afraid of anything. Because when you're afraid, now what are you afraid of inside yourself? Are you afraid of being tortured? Are you afraid of being manipulated? Are you afraid of being mind controlled? So you have to actually ask yourself, what is it that I'm afraid of when it comes to alien beings? Because there really isn't anything to be afraid of here. And if you feel like there should be something to be afraid of, you got to find that out.
You got to turn it around and just
when
ask
it comes
yourself.
to psychic, yes. So there isn't anything on the energy side of things that you can't heal, that you can't learn from. And even negative experiences, because guess what? We're human beings and we can be negative entities towards each other. So we're learning from each other. We're learning from alien beings, whether they're positive or negative. And I've had both experiences, but I've had really extraordinary learning experiences from what you would define as negative transforming into positive. And there's so much that I learn about the vastness that I can define myself as an actual master. And everybody should be defining themselves as a master and finding the master within and learning how we can teach alien beings, how we can learn from them and also teach them from within ourselves. Because guess what? Alien beings may seem like they're way more extraordinary than human beings, but they aren't. They're just other souls incarnating, having experiences of their own kind, and they're also in learning states. They're not perfect people either. Some of them seem quite perfect, though, because they're so balanced, but some of them don't. I mean, so right now I'm kind of covering a lot of grounds without really specifying, Palladian being versus gray versus, there's different types of grays and how they express themselves energetically. But for me, at this point, with what I do, it's not like alien beings are coming out of their way to talk to me right now. I'm really focusing on the human world, and I'm really focusing on helping heal human beings. So because of all of my energy focus on the human race, it kind of shuts out that cable of saying, oh, alien beings, I'm really interested in knowing more about you. I'd really like to talk to you right now. Next thing you know, alien beings are waking up in the middle of the night wanting to talk to you. So kind of for me, I've taken a few years off from those types of interactions. But from having those interactions, I've discovered a lot about the beauty of my own species and how we can teach alien beings as well, which also turns it around, too, because we never really see ourselves as that special,
right?
Having something like that to offer.
What can you tell me about, because I know I only have a couple minutes left. I want to talk about some of the services that you offer so that if people hear them, they can go, because, you're such a healing voice also, and I want people to be able to experience what it's like getting service from you. So talk about what you do.
Okay. So any session that you would book with me, so it's basically all a soul journey, but I have different ways that we can approach that soul journey. So what I do is I will step into your energy field, or I will step into your question. Your question is a frequency. Your energy field is full of frequencies. You're a vast universe of your own kind, which is super special about you. Now, look at the sessions, options that I have. Look at the services and ask your heart what feels right. If you don't really know what feels right, just book a soul journey session and let me know. I literally do anything under the sun. Or above the sun. But so I guess what you could expect to experience is I'm going to get deeply tuned into what it is you're going through, to what it is that you're curious about, to whatever it is that hurts inside of you or you're afraid of. And we're going to go on a journey together, literally inside your own energy field, a journey together inside your own question. And then we're going to interpret it. So I'm going to be telling you literally all the images that come and all the ways those images make me feel. All the while I'm helping your deeper essence, your subconscious self and your soul self, learn about what's going on. So there's so much going on beneath your conscious mind. There's so much to you.
It's so true.
So we're going to be going through the many inlets and outlets of who and what you are, and why are you asking this question, and what this question means to you. And
I will
mean,
say,
I literally do anything. It's even hard for me to answer it.
I know it is, but though I wanted people to hear you. But I've had 3 sessions. I've got my 4th coming up with Abbey, and then I would like to treat my little crew here to their own soul journeys. Yes, you get a soul journey, and you get a soul journey, and you get a soul journey. I'm pointing to all my crews. Abbey Normal, I absolutely adore you. Thank you for enlightening us today. You guys, if you want more information, go to her website, AbbeyNormalsWisdomQuest.com. Thank you so much, sweetheart. I'll see you and talk to you soon.
Thank you, Jenny.
Love ya. Thank you. We'll be right back, guys.